evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sean Crummell, creator of Smacked in the Head, the animated series comic, which I should be presenting as I'm saying that, but I'm not. There it is. If you want to follow it on the Instagram, go to the real Smacked in the Head. And that's not going to share. Oh, it did share. Hey, if you want some stickers, some high-quality art stickers, original characters and concepts, go to realseancriminalart.etsy.com. Link in the description below. And this is my co-host, Humbugger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. It's disgusting. Nice hat.
Thanks.
What's up?
It's very festive.
Very. Is it a reindeer or is it?
I think so. Or a dog. It's something.
Dog poop. Reindeer dog poop.
There you go. We got a field trip to the zoo this week, and I got picked as a chaperone.
Oh, yeah?
Super excited about that. And then
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, no, not at all.
Good.
I was like hoping I was one of the parents picked.
Like me.
Yeah.
Me.
As soon as I got the email that they needed like 5 more chaperones, I was like, Lindsay, fill this out for me now.
What? Fill it out for him? For you?
For me, so I could be this chaperone, because we just had to put in that we wanted to be it, because beforehand, like when the school year started, you have to go through like background checks and everything.
Yeah.
Just to go onto school property and all this other stuff. Which makes sense. It's fine.
No doubt.
So yeah, it's like just because I was at work and I had really bad signal checking email and stuff. Like I couldn't. It's taken forever for it to load and to reply. So I was like, I just texted Lindsay. I was like, just send her a reply that I want to be in one of them. And then it was like 2 weeks later, I'm like, how am I gonna find out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like,
but now you found out.
I did, and it was great.
Woo.
Anyways, what's up with you?
Nothing.
Sorry.
Job scams are a thing.
Yes, they are.
Nobody told me that.
Wow.
I had like 2 interviews lined up, and they were both through Skype, and they were both suspicious. Like when you can't really tell what the job is, that's odd to me. And then when you can't really find an address to the place, that's odd to me. And then like if you look them up in Google, and all that's mentioned is like a couple of Glassdoor things and like maybe their website, which the homepage wasn't loading. It all questionable.
Yeah.
I did one of them super early, and I was ready on the Skype call, and then a message came up, so we'll begin shortly at whatever 8:45, and I'm like, it's 8:50, but whatever. And then all of a sudden, it must have been a video pre-recorded. The guy's like talking about jobs that I didn't apply for. So, and it's like all choppy, playing all choppy and stuff. And then they're like, oh, fill out this questionnaire and then we'll get back to you to see if you make it to the actual interview. And I was like, wasn't this the actual interview? And then, started researching it. Apparently, it's a thing.
Yep.
They'll try to cheat you into paying for your own background check, and then you'll never hear from them again.
Yeah, exactly.
Scumbaggery.
Any job asking for money is not a job.
Yeah, well, we didn't even get that far because I started researching. Because even while I was doing that one, and I had another one later lined up, I got another text message about some other job that I didn't apply for, and for like a graphic design thing for a company that I can't find in existence anywhere. I found something similar in Australia, but like I didn't apply for this, and I don't know how you would have seen my resume unless you're trying to skim Indeed and stuff like that.
They just go on there. I mean, it's open market. They just go on there and grab whatever they can. grab
Yeah.
all the email addresses. I'm pretty sure they just use an AI that just scans for email addresses, and then they shoot out whatever.
Hooray!
I know
Let's
you're looking
make
for a job.
douchebaggery even more accessible.
Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome to the modern world.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
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 Yeah, they suck.
So that's about all I got going on. But now you got me playing Batman again. Now I want to play all of them again.
I never played any of them. I have Arkham Knight, and it's I turn it on and I do some stuff, and then I'm like, all right, I'm bored. I don't know if it's. I think it's a lot of the controls. Like he's not running; he just likes to walk.
You hold down X and he runs.
Yeah. It's just weird. I'm not used to the controls yet. Used to playing Spider-Man, I guess. So really fat Spider-Man.
What about it?
Way faster movements and
Yeah, well, it's
doing stuff.
Spider-Man.
I know.
And that game, I'm pretty sure that game exists because of the Arkham games, where they were probably like, "Oh, that'd be cool," but what if we did a Spider-Man one?
I remember the PS1 Spider-Man game. I still have it. Like,
yeah,
that was pretty much it. Except for you couldn't touch the ground in that one. You never touched the ground until Spider-Man 2.
Well, the floor's lava. What do you expect?
Oh yeah, it was fine. I mean, it was cool. You just couldn't. You had to web swing to building, and then you just couldn't jump down. So, like,
yeah, I wish I still had that one. I wish I still had Spider-Man 2, the PS2 one.
That's the one I wish I had.
It's hard to find now.
Yeah, I bet it's somewhere in my stacks of CDs, DVDs.
Yeah,
gotta have that one. That one's classic. That one was just a classic Spider-Man.
Don't die, Peter. Thanks, Mary Jane. As your corpse is tumbling through the air. Look out! Shut up, Mary Jane.
Yeah. And then the ones that came after that is what laid the ground. See, that's what I think laid the groundwork for Arkham Asylum was the Spider-Man games that Insomniac was doing.
You didn't play the first one. The first one's very self-contained. It's more of a stealthy kind of.
I saw them being played. Because I never had them.
Yeah. I don't know. They both got there at some point. They both got there.
Yeah, they're completely different games. I get it. One's just a lot better. I'm just used to playing Spider-Man, where I'm constantly being able to. I do like the fighting style in the Batman games. Don't get me wrong. I like how he's able to like just dodge and weave.
Yeah,
it's a great pummel game.
Yeah, most of the time I just drive the regular Batmobiles around and run people over or beat them up.
Right.
But yeah,
and it's fun. It looks great. Rocksteady did a great job with it. I mean, I do have fun with it. I just don't play enough of it.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah.
Don't have enough time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So if I'm gonna play any of them again, it's gonna be in like 10-minute increments because I got other stuff to do.
Yeah, exactly. Or I've got a different game that I'm trying to play on or do something with. I'd rather play that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's whatever you were talking about for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello there.
What up?
Yeah. So the Ditko'S, man.
The Ditko, yeah. I read about that. Both sides are extremely happy, and that's as much as the deal they will tell.
Oh yeah. Well, I just heard it from like a third source or whatever. I didn't actually look at the article.
I don't know if that's the article I read. I read one of them. Man, they're like both sides are very happy with the outcome, but they're not saying exactly what the deal is.
Yeah. So. Well, that's the type of settlement where the Ditko's build Castle Grayskull behind their house with 1:1 scale. And you're like, oh yeah, so it worked out, did it?
Yeah. I'm imagining that's pretty much how it's going to be. So.
ended the last of 5 battles over copyright termination efforts. Because I guess in like the 70s, there was a, well, I guess it's still a thing, but there's like a statute of limitations. After so many years, the family can get the rights to the art back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they've been fighting that forever, as far as I know.
Pretty much.
Marvel filed a series of lawsuits in response to copyright termination notices from Larry Lieber and the estates of Gene Colan, Steve Ditko, Don Heck, and Don Rico. Very long list of characters were at issue, including Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Hulk, and Thor. In June, all but one of the matters settled, which was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Doctor Strange. Oof.
Yeah. I like that scene. That was a good scene.
Never watched any of those movies.
When he's like floating above his body, you can, when Peter's like astral form, you can see the little spider sense things going above his head.
That's fun. Is it, what color are they?
Oh, it's almost see-through. You can't really. It's like a mirage. Like you can.
Yeah.
Like you're barely seeing it because he's not in his body, and he doesn't really. The one thing these 3 movies never got right was his spider sense.
Yeah.
And when they called it a spider tingle.
That's disgusting.
It is. Yeah, they never really explored his spider sense. He uses it every once in a while, and then in that scene, like he is knocked out of his body, and then Doctor Strange tries to take the box back, and he's like, every time Strange goes for it, he like moves his hand.
Does it look like that in the movie?
Kind of, but it's like more wavy, like going up. You see this, you see the those lines going up, but there's like, you just have to see the scene. You see that, yes.
Wibbly wobbly.
Yeah, wibbly wobbly lines. You do see that in.
Is that the Far From Home one, or No Way Home?
Yeah, No Way Home. The one with all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's worth it for that end fight. Watching all 3 of them.
Yeah, I cannot
Spider-Man.
stand her. I get so sick of seeing her and stuff. But
I guess.
Anyway,
I don't see her much. I see her. She was in Dune, and
she's in like everything now.
And that Spider-Man show. Yeah, she's got a couple of things. I don't watch anything else. I think I've seen that show Euphoria, I believe, on HBO Max. She was in.
What's that about?
Teenagers and drugs.
Ooh.
Never saw it, but that's what it's about.
Me neither.
And then what else is she in?
Lots of stuff. I don't know. Nothing I watch, but she's always showing up online, and people are always like, oh, she's so gorgeous. And I'm like, she looks mannish and like she's 12.
Yeah, they all look like they're 12. He looks like he's 12.
Yeah,
all these actors look like they're fucking 12.
And I don't really care for Tom Holland. Like, there's something bland and generic about him to me. He was all right in Civil War, but like when they announced the Spider-Man movies, I was like, oh yeah, I'll get around to that. And then, what came out first? Ragnarok or that Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie for him?
He wasn't in Ragnarok.
I'm not saying he was in it. I'm asking you which one came out first.
Oh, I don't remember.
Ragnarok
not that much of a fan anymore.
Date. Why not nerd? Okay.
2020. I've got other important things to fill my brain up.
Thor. Yeah, you got parent brain now.
Yeah.
Okay. 2017. What was the other one called? Spider-Man?
Homecoming. I think Homecoming probably came out first.
2017. July, November. Yeah, so I didn't get around to it. And then I saw Ragnarok, and that basically killed my interest in Marvel movies. I don't know why. I do know why. I hate Taika Waititi.
I liked Ragnarok.
There were too many jokes, and I hated what they did to the Rock guy. I forget his name. I always forget his name. Yeah, Korg.
Korg, yeah. Yeah, and the Meek, his little sidekick. That thing was that fucking insect is the cause of like everything in the comics of World War Hulk. That thing was like a
Yeah.
devious like murder machine. He wasn't just some bug with sword arms like he was in the movie.
He was picked on and beat down, and then he got a taste of power, and then that power corrupted him.
Yeah.
And then the planet broke in half.
Well, yeah, because he set off the bomb.
Yeah. I'd so much rather see a Planet Hulk movie than Ragnarok or even
Yeah.
the second Thor that he did.
I think what I like about Ragnarok was the soundtrack and the fight scenes. That was it.
I liked the advertising with it because they did that. What was it, Led Zeppelin song?
Yeah.
I thought that was brilliant, and then
Yeah.
I liked. It's all stupid now, but like I liked that the poster looked like a heavy metal album cover, and I was like, "That's
Oh, yeah.
fun. That's really cool." And
But then he tried to copy that with Love and Thunder, and it was too much. It was just way too much dessert.
Yeah,
way too much.
and they don't treat
definitely
Thor.
more serious.
They don't treat Thor with enough reverence. Like I actually loved the first Thor movie.
The first two are great.
Yeah.
And then it just went. They wanted to go, and I understand the direction they wanted to go in because of Thor 2. It was just way too dark. When they made Thor, it was just dark. So they tried to liven them up, and they did. Thor Ragnarok was it was wild. It was crazy, wild shenanigans the whole time. There was like an underlying story of like brothers and sisters and but it was just mostly just mayhem and shit just flying everywhere.
That was like the only movie I ever thought that Kate Blanchett was hot looking in it. I think it was the dark eyeliner. I was like, wow.
Yeah. She's always been good. I liked her in Elizabeth. Right, that was her?
Yeah. Golden Age and stuff.
Yeah. The Golden Age. The Golden Age was amazing.
I haven't seen it in forever. I like the soundtrack. I like Thor Ragnarok. It was fun, but Love and Thunder was awful. Yes,
awful. Just awful.
Thor 2 to me is the worst MCU movie to steal to this day. I truly hate that movie. Anyway.
It was just dark and just boring. It was
slow.
But it's better than Love and Thunder.
It's better than most of the movies coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they just don't have any kind of direction of where they're going with any of this now.
Yeah.
That's all.
Sorry, I got a text real quick.
On
at 5:23.
So I guess Spin Master changed. So they're done with this type of body for the superheroes.
Why is that?
Because the next kind of line came out. I got the kid the one with the trench coat for Christmas. I got him that set.
Oh, I really want that trench coat one.
But he's not like this. He's like he's got like a ball joint for an elbow, thin arms. He's more like
Is he small?
He looks like this.
So he's smaller.
Oh yeah, way thinner. He looks like a twig.
It's like that's so depressing. Never mind.
They lost the comic book look and went with the movie looks.
Yeah,
being like real people.
That's awful.
Oh God, yes. It's downright awful looking.
Every time they do a movie line, they don't sell, and they look they're terrible and they're small, or they're the Batman twinkle bats, and like Penguin is like giant.
Yeah.
Now
it looks like they kind of combined those two to make a new line because the Joker looks completely weird now, like really thin. There's it came with Robin and Nightwing also, and they just they don't match this line at all.
That's fine. I still want the X-Men 97 figures.
Oh yeah. I
need
to find Gambit.
A couple of the Spider-Man ones.
Yeah,
be nice to have a job.
Epic Heroes, they're actually not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not great. They're great for
Well, these
For
aren't
just
that great, but they're still not that bad.
yeah, no, those are great. These ones are. I love they look like the comic book versions more than the movie versions, which I
Yeah,
like more because
yeah.
movie versions suck.
Evil
They always
Superman.
do.
Evil Superman looking like Zod.
See, to me, that's just
Ah,
resurrected. That's
no.
resurrected Superman. He just doesn't have long hair. He doesn't have his
Oh,
mullet.
well, you can tell he's evil because he's got the beard and then his hands are behind his back and he's just shooting everybody.
No, yeah, I guess so. See, to me, he just came back from being in that cryptopod.
And then evil Batman.
Evil Batman.
Is it
My
Batman
evil
that's gone
Batman
evil?
has
No, he's just evil.
he got redeemed. He's no longer evil.
Why?
He saw the wickedness of his ways and he was like, okay,
Oh,
no more evil Batman. No
quitter.
more evil Supermans. Fucking
I
tired of
think,
it.
yeah. I think they had a direction heading towards an Avengers versus Kang, but they have shifted. Yeah, well, they have to
Well,
with a
apparently the Kang thing
lawsuit.
is being written still. They're
Oh,
still
yeah?
writing the Kang War.
Weird.
Um,
Actual kids' toy Batman looked derpy. It depends on which one you're thinking of. Like the Imagine-X, I think it was, the squishy looking ones, or the
yeah.
stumpy looking ones.
Yeah, they're just big hands, big
Yeah.
feet, big hands, and heads.
All the good ones are priced for adults. That's mostly true. When I was a kid, good Batman figure was yep. Well, even with inflation, I think these were like 8. And that's not too bad for
No,
when these came out
yeah.
a few years ago. It was a cool little line for kid superheroes. I
Yeah, they're
approved.
great. I give my kid, he takes them outside, he throws them around, they get bashed up.
Yeah.
Once in a while, like Shazam's leg won't, it comes off very easily now. But I think I gave it to him like it came out of the package like that.
I hate when that happens. That's what my Hulk did. I was so mad. My Planet Hulk figure has
Oh,
you move his leg and it just goes whoop. So I had to
I
buy
have a
another one at
cloud
some point. You what?
that is like a cloud figure,
Oh.
Cloud Strife. One of his legs, like, still just, it won't go back on.
Mm.
A bunch of McFarlane Halo figures, their legs and arms have popped off. They won't go back on.
Oh.
They suck. But
No
they
doubt.
just get turned into battle damage.
Battle damage.
Veterans of the war.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was disappointed that Spin Master changed the line. When I saw the new Batmobile and the new Killer Croc,
Mm-hmm.
that's, if you get a good look at, that's what the new lines look like.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna be able
Completely
to see
different.
any? No, there you go. It's just a floating head.
Yeah, they're floating head. Like the new Joker, he's got the long face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just look this stuff up.
there you go.
Spin Master new figures.
Yeah, because you had the Black Adam movie coming out, so they did those things, and I was like super excited to get a good Black Adam to match Shazam. Went to this play, and I was like, that's The Rock? I would be pissed.
Yeah.
That was like, obviously he had no input on his toy line, which is a huge mistake, I think, for actors. They need to put that shit in the contract.
Yeah.
They get final say on what their characters look like.
What is this? Are these 12? These are 12-inch. There's
Oh,
3-inch.
Careful.
3 inches, the only ones that matter.
No, it's 4-inch. They call them the
4-inch is all that matters.
But their weapons, like, I took the weapons out because the kid doesn't need certain weapons. He's got, the Ninja Turtles have enough weapons for him to be fighting with.
He'll lose.
He'll just lose them all.
Lose and break.
An actual bow staff.
That's for Ninja Turtles, or that's for
No, this was Robin's.
DC. Oh yeah.
And
ooh.
Nightwing Batarang.
I
or
don't have
Nightwing
one of those.
Wing,
Nightwing.
Brass Knuckles.
I do not have one of those. What did you get that with? That set? That just
That's that set. Yeah, that four
oh
set. And then a drone.
oh, I thought they were like elaborate handcuffs. My favorite was Sub-Zero Batman, and one that as a kid I called Zorio or Oreo Batman.
Zorro Batman.
It's either that or Oreo
And then Nightwing
Batman, but
actually
it
came
was
with
probably fencing
better
Batman
pants.
or something. Oh, Zorro. Yeah, Zorro. I had there was a Legends line where Batman was like permanently like this, and you could spin a
Yes.
wheel on his back, and his wrist did that. He was like Pirate Batman or something. I had that.
I had the Crusader one. Came with the shield
With
and
the armor, the Vac metal armor.
no, he was kind of goldish. He came with the bat shield. He had like fur on his. It was almost like a Viking one.
Hmm.
I think they called it a Crusader. Or was that a different one? That was like Crusader Legends. I had that one. But he was like, yeah, permanent stuck.
Yeah.
I think that's what this line is.
What one? The Rock had to say in his
like this Doomsday.
Oh, that was that Superman line whenever he returned or whatever, I think.
Yeah. Well, this was like, yeah, the death of first year.
Yeah.
But like these are the like their arms
Biceps.
are in a certain position and they don't.
Yeah, they don't move. That was a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
but
90s,
that
90s
Black
figures.
Adam figure didn't have huge biceps.
Oh.
They were fucking twig arms.
Yeah, but he's saying that it would just be biceps, just two big
That's
biceps.
fine. I would love it. That. I mean, that would be great.
Maybe some feet. It's just
He had a little bit of feet, bald head, big ass fucking biceps. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Hang on. Present, share screen, window. Legends of the Batman line. This is the one I thought you meant, the chrome one.
Oh no, that would be awesome.
I still
The
want
night
this one. I had this one. He was a cyborg, and his eyeball lit up.
Interesting. Didn't have that one.
This is the one that I had.
Yeah,
He's
I
like
have
a
that one.
fencer.
Oh no, not that one.
Power Guardian Batman. Oh, there's the samurai one.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I think he had like a battle axe and.
That one's fun. Oh, and I always wanted the Azrael ones, but
oh yeah, I want an Azrael. I still want an Azrael. The Batman 500.
Wow.
Batman issue 500.
There's a Batgirl I need.
Looks like Witchblade.
I like that the ear is bent. It's like, Arr.
I fucking hate bent Batman ears.
That is so the product of the 90s. This is like Image Comics is in full swing. Let's make a Batgirl that looks like that.
Oh, Image Comics destroyed. Yeah, I think that. No, that's like is that him? Yeah, that's what I had, right there.
It's yeah, Viking Batman.
Viking, that was it. Viking Batman.
You can get them $24.99.
Yeah, I don't need it that much. I think I still have the Batman figure somewhere, and the shield is floating around, but the battle axe is gone, and I think the cape is probably way gone.
It's funny, even in the toy lines now that I like, I'm still such a sucker for alternate Batman suits. I had so many of the Kenner ones.
Oh,
I loved this one because there was no blue and gray one. This was like as close as I could get to that.
No, I did like that one just because of how white it was.
Yeah.
But there was just like when they started doing all these weird ass fucking ones. Yeah,
I had that one.
It just got way too much. I mean, I like it, but I couldn't have that many Batmans. Like it was just way too many Batman.
I thought of them as like different suits. So
so did I. But
like if you lined them up, it'd be like in his cave or whatever. There'd be all the different suits he could wear.
I agree. It's just like all the different Iron Mans. You could do the same thing with multiple Iron Man.
I finally got this one, but it came out like way late. Like I wanted a blue and gray Batman for so long, and they eventually made one. But by that time, I was like not buying them anymore. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I had so many I still have so many variations. I had those. I wanted to get that Spin Master set because it came with one that looks like that. The Flash set, I think.
Oh, yeah, I could go get it. It's right there.
But I won't.
You got to go look at Walmart. They're usually on clearance.
Yeah, well,
I need clearance aisle.
I need a job, so I don't got to do jack. Where is it? No. Oh, yeah, it is that one.
Yeah, it's kind of gold.
It's a neato one.
Yeah, I think that I got it because it was like $7, and
oh yeah,
and then all the accessories that it comes with was really cool.
Neat. I thought you hadn't opened it.
I don't. It's still over there, underneath the desk. It's for the kid. I'm gonna let him open it.
Nice.
Might give it to him for Christmas.
Yeah, you're like, I bought this a decade ago. Happy Christmas.
I thought it was supposed to be for his birthday last year, but I shoved it under the desk and forgot about it with a bunch of other stuff for him.
Yeah, this is the one I had. I thought he was really cool looking. It's not opening. Hold on.
Oh, come on, man.
Drop it in. Close your screen. Window. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, the fencing one.
I have no idea why I liked it so much. And then he had this like chest armor that wrapped around his crotch.
He looks cool.
Yeah. Makes no sense. Real sword fighting action. Anywho. Yeah. What else?
How much?
We watched Tintin again. Tintin.
Yeah.
I like that one. Man, what is that?
What is what? What do you find now?
I never saw that one. Oh, it's Mattel. That's why. Never mind. I was like, is that Spin Master? Holy cow, he looks cool.
No. And yeah, Spin Master's got the deal for I think another 2 years. 2025 they lose the license.
None of these pictures are the same thing. What? Go ahead.
Spin Master loses the license, or they get a chance to renew it in 2025.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that a new one?
No, this is the Mattel thing. But then he looks cool. But then you go to this one, and you're like, that's not the same figure. Then you go to this one, and you're like, I don't think that's the same figure as either of those two.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Maybe that one, but
go back to the first one.
That's not related.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not him. Unless you like put him inside that thing.
Maybe power.
Can you zoom in on that one?
Power attach. Ice blast.
Enhance.
It looks like the same head.
No, that doesn't even actually. Go back to the second picture now.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's got
That's not even the same. Well, maybe.
It's got the rib cage and the arms.
Yeah, but both arms on that look clear.
Concurred.
Yeah, I like the sword.
I like this figure. He looks like he's from Spin Master.
He really does.
Weird.
Yeah.
Ice blast.
I cannot stand going to the Walmart app like that because you have no idea if you're actually buying from Walmart or not.
Yeah.
Usually you're buying from like some standalone store. Like, why the fuck am I not just going to Amazon?
Yeah, they set up their crap to be like eBay / Amazon, and it's like, how about you just be Walmart?
That's what I came to Walmart to shop for. It was for you, not to see other people's stuff.
Yeah,
So I hate going to their website. I try not to if I can't help it.
yeah. Kind of wanted
It's
this.
one, it's just. That looks kind of fun.
Yeah, but it's like a one-seater, so it's kind of small, I guess.
Yeah,
But
still.
I still have the one from '89, so it's bulky compared to the 4-inch figures, but it still works. It's
Yeah,
just nice
I
to
got
have a roof.
the roof. The roof is on fire.
I knew you were gonna do that. Who was it? Was it Tonka that did those, or was it Toy Biz? I think it's Tonka.
Tonka Playmobil.
Oh no, that's the other thing I had growing up. Images, 1989 Batman, Batmobile, toy.
Boy.
Yeah, I still have this window, and I had the shell, the Shields plastic shell
Oh,
that used to go on
yeah.
it, but that got so beat up over like 30 years that I eventually got rid of it.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. So they say.
So they say.
So they say.
Yo no say.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful. That's what I was driving around in when I was playing the game earlier.
Nice. Yeah, it won't let me do that until I guess I beat the game.
Yeah, because there's a militia out and they got tanks, and you randomly have to like fight them with your tank, so it won't let you. It should, but what are you gonna do, eh?
I don't know. It says I can use it in a race.
Oh yeah. But you gotta beat the game, and then you can drive around whatever and beat the crap out of random guys in the street.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
That's what I do a lot of the time.
Did you see the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6?
Nope.
It's all set in Florida. It's great. All set in South Florida.
Like so Vice City again. Vice City, yeah.
That's what it's in Vice City again, but it's like really set. Like it's definitely Florida. You can go to Orlando. I guess Disney's going to be called Fairyland.
Yeah.
And you go over to Tampa, and then down a little bit to the West Coast, and then shoot back over to like Miami, Vice City.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, it looks fun.
That's cool.
Anyway, yeah, that croc. That's the new style.
Mm-hmm. I saw the Batmobile. I was not impressed with the Batman.
No, it reminds me of that Batman. I don't know about the Batmobile one, because that might be the old style still.
I don't know why he has like exposed elbows.
Yeah, that reminds me of Zero, Batman Zero Day, Year Zero.
Yeah, I kind of like the helmet.
Yeah, I don't understand the exposed elbows either.
Just shoot him in the elbow. Ah! Weird.
Oh, there's like a cage in the back of it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Get in the trunk, Croc.
I can't fit. Get in the trunk. Get in the goddamn trunk.
Give me some fish. Get in the trunk. We're gonna pick up Penguin next. Oh right, and then it comes with cardboard cutouts. I laughed my ass off.
Weird.
What's the worst thing you can give a kid as a toy? Cardboard. It's destroyed within the first day.
Yeah. Besides,
trying to get out. I bet it's perforated. So when you try to get it out, you're gonna bend it up, and it's gonna look like shit before you can even do that.
Looks fairly flat. I don't know.
He probably used the X-Acto knife to cut it out. But what kid is going to do that?
Got me. I didn't know they made this many Batmobiles.
Oh yeah, they were putting out a lot of different ones.
I have
I
that
got
one.
one of them for the kid.
When did this come out? That's from the Arkham games.
And I saw it in the Walmart a couple of times.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah,
I got the
sure.
one that the butt comes out.
Oh
It
yeah.
turns into like a speedboat for him.
Yeah. Yeah. See, yeah, he's smaller than even the regular.
Smaller. Yeah.
This one was so disappointing to me.
So disappointed when I saw it.
And mine, the feet are kind of angled, so he has to lean forward to stand. I like the Croc.
See, the Croc, yeah, Croc looks great. Black Adam looks like shit.
Yeah.
The rest of them look good.
Yeah.
I'm fine with them. Except for
Yep.
that Batman with the exposed elbows.
Yeah. Stupid.
Terrible. I mean, if you give me a reason for it, okay, I can get behind it. But what's the reason?
I was hot.
It's my summer outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has that. It's his silk. It's like a silk polyester blend.
Oh yeah.
He talks about it in the Nightfall book.
Hmm.
Because he
I don't remember.
it's after he gets healed from his back. It's in the novel. Not I don't know if it's in the actual comic book, but in the novelization of it, he talks about because Azrael taken over the cave, so he's changed all the security, so Bruce can't get into his cave to get any of his old toys, so he has to go to an old stash and get an old costume that's no body armor, it's just silk. It's like, it's my summer wear.
Yeah. Weird.
And then he goes and fights Azrael in fucking like Iron Man armor against his little silk. And just whoops the crap out of Azrael. Kind of.
I've still never seen the thing where he gets even with Bane.
He kind of does. He kind of doesn't.
That's what I said. I was like, I don't think he ever got a fair shake.
They fought since then, and then they become like friends, and they've actually worked together, and then they go back to being enemies. But as of for like reconciliation against it, no, there's never been. I'm breaking your back this time, bitch. No, there's never an eye for an eye.
Yeah, I always hated that, and I've said that more or less to Graham on a stream. Graham Nolan, the guy that co-created him and drew it all, and he's like, no, he gets a chance to fight him again in issue blah blah blah, and I still can't find that issue.
Like I said, they do, but it's not like a grand. It's not like
Azrael holding up Bane's bloodied body or whatever.
Yeah, and toss him.
Didn't he do that?
No. I think so, because he pumped him full of fucking batarangs that were like gas propelled out of a wrist gauntlet.
Yeah.
And then he gave himself like Wolverine claws for fingers. Just like, like Azrael just was not playing around.
He was psychotic.
Yeah. Yeah, Bruce picked like I think there was even a issue later on, like after Bruce had come back and him and Dick are talking, and he's like, "Why didn't you come to me and ask me to do it?" And Bruce is like, "I don't know. Why did you pick Azrael? Like, why did you go to that crazy ass set of? Why did you come to me and ask me to be Batman?"
Yeah,
like I would have taken over for you. Like I wasn't that much of a hated you because they were. Cause that's when Dick was off being his own Nightwing and he was done being Robin.
Yeah,
and he didn't want anything to do with Batman for the most part, but.
Yeah,
it was like pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I have this
that one. Yeah, they were fun. I have all those.
He's like rapid fire into his spine.
Like I said, he just pumps them full of it. It's like machine gun gauntlets of batarangs.
Yeah.
just coming out like crazy.
Yep.
Asriel was nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I remember this
Crazy.
just going into his forearm.
Chum, chum, chum. Yeah.
I was like, that's dirty.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. I don't care how strong you are, enough muscle in there might like hold them in place, but still.
My muscles are like steel. Ah, frick! I have this one too. Very shiny.
Oh yeah. Is that 500?
Yes.
That's where Asriel was.
Yep.
Where came into it.
Half the time I just bought them for the crazy covers.
I loved those covers. Who was that? Is that
Kelly?
Yes.
What's his face?
Yes, Kelly. Love it.
There's a couple of streamers I watch, and they keep having him on. Yeah, Kelly Jones.
Yeah, that's it. He did a lot of Legends and Shadow of the Bat covers.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, he seems like a super nice guy too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Remind me of Ripclaw and Wolverine from Cyberforce on Image Comics.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Like liquid metal fingers.
Yeah.
You don't turn into those knives.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. Present arms.
Yeah, Ripclaw. Good character, good concept. I like the whole like liquid metal finger type things.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Was this Image? It looks Image.
Yeah. At least it was in the. Then I think it got Wildstorm. Went to Wildstorm. Jim Lee took him when he left Image. He took him to Wildstorm with him, along with Wildcat and a couple of other other characters.
I remember as a kid, it was Batman Returns, die-cast cards and figures. Yes.
Die-cast cards were great.
I still have some of the Batmobiles. The die-cast figures were like part of another line that I had been collecting because we started finding them at like a flea market. They were just more superheroes that were die-cast, and I bought two of them not too many years ago. Again, Superman and Batman, and I don't think I'm going to be able to reach them.
I was more Marvel at that time.
Yeah, I was just.
I
like
lot of
superheroes. I don't read them, but I like superheroes.
I was reading more Marvel than I was DC. I must admit, I picked up reading DC during the death of Superman. Like, right when Doomsday started punching himself out of that mountain is when I started collecting Superman comics.
That's funny.
And then it was just Superman comics that I was collecting at the time, Superman and then Batman. And then Green Lantern and Flash a couple years later. Started getting more and more into DC. Which is funny because when I went back and I started looking through my comic book cards, I had like 2 different sets of DC cards, and I was like, oh, okay. So I knew I can find out what I want all about these characters going through these 2 series.
Yeah. Die-cast middle Superman that you can't see because he's not in focus.
Nope.
These cameras are terrible. You get the idea.
Focus.
Focus. That's what she said. That's what I said. What? Oh no! Maybe I got 3 of them.
Of course you do.
Oh, I got 3 of them. I have like the whole set back home. Oh no, I got 4 of them.
Aren't you home?
Oh yeah, I guess. Where the rest of my stuff resides.
Where the stuff resides. Batman.
Blue Batman.
What you gonna do when he comes for you?
Best Batman.
Batman.
Other Blue Batman. He's
Other
like,
blue Batman.
he's like, don't you forget about me. And
Yeah.
one more Superman. Brick
Right.
Shit House Superman.
Brick shit house.
Because this one, he's like kind of skinny
Brick
and flyy. This
house.
one's just like,
Oh, yeah.
I will murder you.
I'm just standing here. You have to go
Yeah.
around me. I'm not moving.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Get any storms?
It's been raining all day.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
It just started raining.
Why? Was there something
There's a
happening
bunch
that I
of
should be aware
storms
of?
over in Tennessee, like tornadoes and all kinds of crap.
Nope.
Sounds like there's supposed to be a rocket launch. Falcon Heavy is supposed to be going off at 8, but who knows now?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Cabin fever. Who knows?
Who knows? So, Kull the Conqueror.
Oh
Like 8
yeah,
minutes.
I knew there was another topic. I got like 8 minutes left.
8 minutes.
Yeah, it's fun. I used to have to clean that theater, and I always thought it was a ripoff of Conan until I was, not stupid, and
Right.
found out that he did both. And
Well, I did a little bit of research right before when I saw what the thing was on Kull, and it was a Conan story.
Yeah, I know. It's not a Conan story. He's like technically a distant relative.
No, the movie is a Conan story.
Oh yeah, so they ripped off the thing and then used a different character.
Yes.
Well, False
it's like the Dragon of the Hour or something. Hair of the
Hour
Dragon.
Of the Dragon.
Yeah, the Hour of the Dragon is the actual story they were going to use.
I read that one,
but they couldn't get. I think it was like the only novel Howard wrote. The rest are short stories, so this is like the only Conan novel.
That's funny.
But yeah, so they used a Conan story, but then they took Kull and used him, which is funny because when they did the Conan Barbarian back in the 70s with Arnold, they took Kull's origin and used it for Conan.
And they did Thulsa Doom, who's really more of a
Kull's enemy. Yeah.
Villain.
Yeah, they took Kull's and used it for Conan. And then they took Conan, like a story for Conan, and used it for Kull.
Ridiculous.
It really is. That's why I hate movies sometimes. I'd rather just go read the actual, especially when it comes to the books.
Oh, the books are wonderful. I need to get back to finishing them. And then I also have the Solomon Kane stories, and I have Bran Mac Born. What is he? Last something of Atlantis or whatever. Exile of Atlantis, maybe. And then I have the Kull book, which might be the last Exile of Atlantis. Bran Mac Born. I forget what his deal is. And then I've read the first two because back in like 2002, whenever Dark Horse got the license, it was like a short renaissance. There was a lot of Conan comics, and then they put out the original stories again. And so I read the first two of those books. I need to finish the third one and then read all those other guys.
Yeah,
but they're good. I would recommend reading them.
Oh yeah, great stuff.
Yeah,
for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah, so it's a good movie. It's did
fun.
They show the sword? Did you see it?
I saw some that had like a wingy kind of shape that you're like, that could be Atlantean dogs if you really wanted it to.
Right, yeah.
Because the handle
like I said, he's Atlantean. He wasn't even exiled from Atlantis for like a while.
I don't know. Still haven't read the books. No, the book.
Yeah. Well, like his origin, he's like kind of like Conan. He was born in this village in Atlantis, and then the village got flooded, and he was the only survivor as like a toddler. And he was raised in the wild, and then
as you do.
Then he got invited by a tribe up in the mountains, and then instead of killing he killed a lady who was going to be burned by a mob. so he just killed her outright, so
Mm.
she wasn't burned, and
Tortured.
then they exiled him for that.
Mm.
And then he turns into a pirate and outlaw and all kinds of other crazy things that
Yeah.
happened. And then Howard had to figure out a way to merge it with Conan's
Timeline.
timelines, and so that's how he came up with the Hyborian Age.
Oh
And
no!
that whole paper that's called the Hyborian Age Papers is like all about how everything's related and how Conan descends from Kull the Conqueror.
Yeah, I was reading some of those. They're in the back of those books, the essays and stuff.
No,
I cannot believe they made such a terrible toy line. It's got real hair. These are not good pictures.
No.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
$2.98 on clearance. New lower price. Selling it for $20.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd rather find like the old Conan cartoon toys.
Those are ridiculous. And sometimes inappropriate.
What isn't inappropriate? You can find out something inappropriate about everything.
Yeah. Had the Batmobile bullet. I still got that. Penguin with the rocket. Still got that. The duck boat. I cannot find mine now, and I'm irritated. I've got like a micro one that they made a few years ago, but I need that. I need to get the duck again.
Quack quack.
Makes me happy. Gotta make my wife watch the Batman Returns because it's a Christmas movie. But I gotta make her watch the first one because she'll be totally lost without it.
She's never seen Batman '89?
No! Drives me crazy. And I'm like, you want to watch Batman? And she's like, put me on the spot. 2014, so 8 years? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 9 years? Here's your sword.
Cool. My sword.
I really wish they had just made it the Conan sword.
I mean, it kind of could be,
And then, like,
over like that long of a time period, it could have been
changed.
Yeah.
And then when you see the skeletons in the Conan movie, and they're giant compared to Conan, so it'd be funny to be like, oh, Kevin Sorbo was that enormous guy, died on the throne, and here's the sword, and I'd be like, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's really all I got.
Well, I don't know if I had anything else. I had something. Let's see. Flip it open. Check my note.
Your one note.
Oh yeah, Barbarian movies.
Yeah.
Deathstalker. Did you ever see those?
No, but I've heard they're terrible. We should watch them.
I think they're a parody. I think they're like parody type movies. At least the second one, the second word in it was parody. In the description, I was like, wait, what?
Well, we should watch a movie and talk about it next time.
Yeah, okay, either Deathstalker or Blade Master.
Blade Master. What about Sword and the Sorcerer? That one I've been wanting to watch again, and it is on Pluto, I believe, or at least it was. Maybe it's gone by now.
That or Ice and Fire.
Fire and Ice? That's one of my favorites. Andrea calls it my dirty movie. That and Heavy Metal. She's like,
I was just about to say Heavy Metal.
Dirty movies. I was like, this one doesn't even have nipples. Heavy Metal does, but yeah. Doctor Who by Regenerated.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't know how I feel about it.
I thought you were. Well, I was going to ask what you thought about it.
I liked the first two, and I liked this last one, except for how he regenerated. He regenerated by regenerate, like you said, so he split into two.
Oh,
he became another, it's like mitosis or like the spell.
Yeah, mitosis.
Yeah, it's split into two. Like it wasn't. It was, and so you got like this new doctor. I don't even feel like it's the doctor though. So he's not the doctor. Like he can't call himself the doctor. It pisses me off.
Maybe he should call himself the intern or the med student.
The new doctor. I don't know if he wants to go. He's got all the memories. He was just. It's just a clone. And then David Tennant's doctor's like, okay, well, what do I do? And then he's just going to go off and live a normal human life, I guess. But he's got his own TARDIS, so he can like go off and do anything. So this is like a copy. Like he copied. I don't get it. I really don't. Listening. It makes no. I don't get it though. I mean, I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
It sounds like a nightmare.
I understand what. I mean, I understand what happened, and I understand.
Price says the fake
doctor. But yeah, I don't understand.
So now
how this is.
Past
I don't know. I guess if it's a clone of the doctor, sure. And like
where they died. Yeah, this is all you. I don't know anything. I started trying to watch the second episode of the Christopher what's his face again.
That's fun.
It was late at night and I didn't finish it.
Those ones are okay. He was great. Eccleston, yeah. He was good as a doctor. I liked him. He got that one season. I just hate Rose. It's hard for me to watch.
I hate Rose.
The first two so annoying. The first season's really hard to watch because of her. And then, but there's some really good stories. And then the second season's got excellent stories because of David Tennant, so it's a lot easier to watch. But Rose is still just a fucking like lovey-dovey, like just shut the fuck up and get along with it.
Yeah.
But it was all right. And then I liked how they did this. They like ended. I mean, I didn't see this coming. I thought they were just going to regenerate, and I would have been fine with that. If you just regenerated into a new doctor, everything would have been fine. Like I wouldn't have any problem whatsoever. But now with this, it's like leaves too much. So what's this other one going to go do? Yeah. So if this one doesn't do good in the ratings, are they just going to bring this other one back?
Yes.
I mean, is that what it is? Is like is it just a backup fucking plan?
I think it's a backup plan for when people lose their crap over whatever they're gonna do with the new one.
Rose,
like, no, just kidding. This is the real one. Please like us.
I think the episodes that don't focus on Rose are great, but when you had to focus on Rose and then her family, I hated those. I hated, and then her being where she was like overly attached to the doctor, like when they brought in a new companion to like run around with them, she just got too clingy. Like, so there's certain things I just hated about Rose. Couldn't stand her.
Gotcha.
There's other times where it didn't matter. She was just being a companion to the doctor.
So I did not watch very many, but I think the first ones that I saw was David Tennant with Martha, and I liked Martha.
Yeah, Martha's
and then I
fine,
started
but they
seeing
too much.
I started seeing like episodes where Tennant was interacting with Rose, and she irritated the crap out of me. So I don't know. I'm a little biased because that's just when I walked in.
No, it makes sense. So yeah, they used Martha came in right after Rose left, so they kind of made Martha lovey-dovey towards the doctor. And she was in love with him, but not really. They would try not to do too heavy on it, but they ended up doing that anyway. I love Clara.
So I seem to be against the norm.
No, I thought Clara was one of the best. Martha was pretty awesome. Good. I liked her, except for when they made her heavy, lovey-dovey towards the doctor. Again, she was great on her own, trying to be her own like medical doctor. But when she wanted the doctor to fall in love with her, it was just like, we don't need those type. Like, I get it. You're trying to bring in new audiences and stuff like that, and same time, it's the doctor's. That guy's like 900 something years old. Those guys, like humans, are like we would like babies to him. Yeah. She went on to be on SVU UK. Edition. Some like lawyer, judge Mike or magistrate, yeah, something like that. Whatever they have over there.
I don't know.
Clara was fine. I had no problem with Clara. She died by being shot with a bird.
Okay.
That was weird.
Does it squark whenever it hits her?
It was like a raven. It like flew in through her and like left a mark on her back or some shit. And then the doctor was so depressed he went and spent like 4 billion years in like this capsule.
That's a long time.
And like died over and over again.
Martha was great, and then after she left the show, anytime they brought her back and her military. Weird.
Yeah. Like she went off like, and that follows the whole thing of like the doctor makes soldiers, not
friends.
Right. Like all his companions went off to be in like the younger ones from like the 60s and 70s, they became like adventurers or journalists or investigators.
Well, how could you go back to a normal life?
Exactly. I mean, that's why. And then like all these later ones, they joined the military and all this other stuff. Which, if you're looking for an adventure and you have a normal life and you have no other means of having an adventure, you would probably join the military of some sort. But Martha, I was disappointed she didn't go further in her medical with what she had learned out in space. She could have been like an awesome doctor.
2 of my friends were they used to talk about Big Trouble in Little China, and they were like, at the end he's like, "Hey Wang, we really shook the pillars of heaven, didn't we?" It's like, how do you have like a normal conversation after all the crap that you go through? It's like, remember that time that we saved the world from demons and stuff? What do you want for dinner?
I know,
like every
a lot of the 80
conversation
movies like that. I always like afterwards, like right after, like what are they doing? Like Avengers are like eating shawarma when they show it,
and that was funny.
Everybody's like all like quiet. It's like, holy shit, what did we just go through?
Like Blair
like
marinating was sometimes written to be annoying.
Oh yeah.
I also don't like Amy Pond, despite naming my daughter after her. Which one's Amy Pond?
Karen Gillian.
That's what I thought.
I liked Amy up until what they did to her in like the last season she was in. It's like they did her wrong. They did both of.
She's with Matt Smith, right?
Yeah, with the 10th Doctor.
And
then the villain last night was an old villain from like the first Doctor's. They brought back a villain, the Celestial Toymaker. He's a guy can do anything with his imagination, but he's bound by the rules of games. Played by Patrick Harris. Neil
Patrick Harris.
Jesus. Great character, great job there. Had no problem with that. I just had a problem with the whole
regeneration.
Not regeneration. There's no re. It was bi-generation. It was so fucking weird. I don't get it. I don't. It's almost like it was like.
It's almost like it's stupid.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I guess he is like the fake doctor, and the real one's going to take a break because he needs to relax. So he's like, "All right, I'll split off, and you go do the Avengers and the TARDIS. I'm going to go take a nap."
Weird.
That's kind of what it feels like. It's like multiplicity. It's like I need to take a break.
I'm gonna eat a dolphin.
You go do the work. So I mean, we'll see. We got the Christmas episode next, and that's where he's going to be. He's the full Doctor. We're going to get the full new Doctor episode. So we'll see how it goes. I'm curious to see what it's like, and then I guess I'll decide if I'm going to watch the actual series or not. I just don't know.
Not the actual
series? No, this is they just did 3 weeks of the anniversary, the 60th anniversary. So they did 3 different 3 episodes. Last 3 weeks, and they tied up David Tennant's storyline as the 10th Doctor, like with Donna Noble and her getting shafted.
Yeah,
because she got the worst of it out of any companion, unless that companion like died. But Yeah. So they tied that up. They fixed all that, which was great. And then whatever happened happened. Like bi-generation happened after that.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just
Gotcha.
weird. It doesn't sit right with me for some reason. It just feels, I don't know. Like I said, if he would have just regenerated into the new Doctor and done his thing, it would have felt better, more real.
Better? Yeah.
It would have felt like the Doctor.
Hmm. Said that moment a real Doctor came back to live in their own spin-off universe. Hmm. Is that his way of trying to correct the timeless children debacle?
Timeless children. Oh, I don't know. I thought they were just going to ignore pretty much the last couple of seasons, except for him turning into a woman, regenerating into a woman. They kept that, but I figured they would just leave everything else alone, and they're not. I don't know what the hell there's going on. It's like, so whatever.
Yeah. I don't
The
know.
storylines, I don't know. It's like,
Hmm?
I don't know. Makes no sense.
Yeah. All right.
No sense.
No sense. All right. I'll just wrap it up, I guess.
We've got
Unless
at
you have
least two
more.
seasons with this new Doctor, and I guess we'll see what happens after.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he doubled down on timeless children.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he doubled down on him. Uh,
A lot
I
of
figured he was going to
doofus.
leave it alone and not touch it. Was like kind of like stay back, and then he like, nope, bam, all my money on that.
That's dumb.
So, yeah, Doctor Who kind of ended with Capaldi turning into the chick for me, just because of what they did with the history of it. I
Yeah.
wish it could have. I liked her as the Doctor. She played the Doctor well. Like I had no problems with her. It was just the stories they put her in.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
so this one seems like it's going to be more fun and like hip.
Hip.
Yeah,
That's what the young kids call it.
yeah. Bad to the bone. I don't know. I don't know what they're saying now. Lego Fortnite. That's all I know. That's what the kids are talking about these
What the
days.
heck, man? I just heard of that the other day.
It's Minecraft with Fortnite.
Great.
Whatever.
Great.
Not something I play, so I have no problem with it.
Great. Yeah.
I just don't understand why Lego always says they're going to stay away from war and shooting 'em up games, and then they did Overwatch, and now they're doing Fortnite.
They did Overwatch?
Yeah, they made Overwatch Legos.
Ridiculous.
Yep. And it's like, well, why can't we get our like tanks and stuff then?
Yeah.
They make you what? Because they do the Marvel stuff, and Marvel and DC have all these giant tanks and
Yeah.
war stuff.
Doctor Who canon, there was only 12 regenerations, so Capaldi was last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is to me. I mean, that's when all the good, like, they started going crazy with his uh, history, and everything just went wild. So yeah, Capaldi was it for me.
Indeed.
Now it's just I watch it to watch it just burn, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't know. Just watch to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Something to watch.
No doubt.
Definitely don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Yeah, all right. If you folks want to follow Steve, go to
Steve
SJP
first.
Second Toys on the Instagram. I like this teal color you got going.
Oh yeah, my little light can change different hues, so I threw
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
Brings it out pretty good.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the
Anyway.
babysitter.
What?
Such a great little episode.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The babysitter.
Yeah. That's a great gun for that, too. The The
It really is.
Fortnite
I have to
gun.
give you props on that. I should have given you credit.
Whatever. If you want to follow
Sorry,
snippets of my, hopefully, I got, where is it? I got a new sticker
where?
coming, so we'll get to that. If you want to follow snippets of the comic that I don't know how I'm ever going to put it out, go to the Real Smacked in the Head on Instagram and follow and
We're
like.
gonna get leaflets and then drop them from a plane.
Yeah, and by leaflets I mean comics. And if I got a new sticker coming probably tomorrow, I'll put it up. It's a new design. And go to realseancrummleart.etsy.com to get all your vinyl sticker needs. I am probably going to start offering prints, but I don't know how that's going to work out. We'll see.
All right.
All right. That's all I got.
Well, you gotta like number the prints. Like only do like 10, like
Yeah,
1 through 10, or
maybe.
stuff like that. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I ask my wife. She does this stuff more than I do. Doctor Who, yeah, got that on. Watch on Daily Motion because I don't want to support the garbage fire. That's understandable.
I guess
Uh,
I pay for my Disney Plus, so I'm gonna watch whatever.
Oh yeah, you have that. Yeah. All right. Well, we got one more of these before Christmas, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
cool.
pretty sure. So this coming Sunday, I think I don't know what we're doing about Christmas. Anyway,
Well, I mean,
probably one more
it's
before
Christmas
the
Eve,
holiday.
so no Christmas Eve.
Doubtful. Yes.
And then
All right.
New Year's is after that.
Oh, is it? What, like a week later?
Never would have guessed.
Never would have guessed. Little footballs. We might be able to do. No, I don't know.
Something
We'll
in
see.
between
We'll
there.
see.
We'll figure something out, guys.
Yeah.
We'll celebrate New Year somewhere.
Yeah. Sometime, somewhere.
Hmm.
All right. Well, save me, Doug McClure. See you guys next week.
Next week.
Oh, wrong hand again.